Well, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times. Scar here, bringing you another super awesome Minecraft episode. And in today's episode, we return to our house building project to complete our pool, where we're going to build a pool, deck, and all sorts of other great things. So let's get this episode underway. Alright, welcome back to Scarland on this beautiful day, and I hope everyone is doing well as we head off to our pool, where we're going to put the finishing touches on it, like a deck, and I was thinking maybe a barbecue, but I don't know, I'm not sure where I want to put it. The brick might clash with some of the colors and things that we are working on, so that's what we're going to do, is we're going to kind of put the deck around there, put some interesting kind of decorational blocks around it, and things like that. And there is our empty horse stable. Very sad. Some have been asking, where is our hunt for horses? Well, I postponed it for just a little while till we get all the new biomes, which we're going to be getting in 1.7. So when we travel out, we can also see some of the new biomes and collect some of the new things that will be in them. So I think that makes sense. So I hope you guys understand about that. And here we are. So here is our pool. So let's jump up here just a little bit. There we go. And we need to add some pizzazz to the area. We need to add some sprucing up of the deck around here, like so. And we're going to put in some decorative plants and things of that nature. And we're going to put a deck out here and things like that. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to build a deck off of the house. So I put these little pillars here to kind of get an idea of how wide the deck is going to be and things like that. This is about as far as we can go, because I don't want to bump up against that window. So we're just going to bring these out. So you guys chose the birch, and that is the choice that we are going to be using. Okay, so we're going to put there like that. And I'm going to put a nice cobblestone slab right there. I might put a half slab on top of that too. All right, so I'm just going to head on over here. Do the same on this side, like so. There we go. And yeah, this thing's really coming together. I think after today, after this episode, this thing is going to look really, really cool. Really cool. Okay, so just want to double check the placement of these. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, good, good. And then we might do some stairs or something like that. So let's fill in this area. There we go. All right, so let's pop over here. So we will need to add a little bit of a half slab on top of these. There we go. That'll look good. That'll look very, very good. All right, so let's bring this across here. So there's a nice little deck railing along here. Let's back up here real quick. Let's get out some steps here. I can already see an area for improvement here. How about we put some of these on here like so? I think that'll look nice. Yeah, that looks much better. What do you guys think? Does that look better, or does this look better? That is the question. So what do you think? This. Yeah, I kind of like that. But if you guys say the other way, I'll change it. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I think that looks good. Probably run out of these, so we'll have to craft a few more. Sorry if I'm a little jerky with the camera. I've been going back and forth between the snapshots, and it keeps messing with my sensitivity, and it keeps going way up and way down, and it's making me dizzy and all sorts of other terrible things. Okay. Oh, well, voila, look at that. We have a little deck now. Perfect. And just to be clear here, because some people are like, oh, this looks awfully plain, Scar. This area right here is going to have some windows and all sorts of decorational items, but we'll get to that a little bit later. So it'll look a little bit better coming out of this door. It's just a little hole in the side of the house. And there we go. Look at that. I think that looks pretty nice. So let's see here. So from here now, we need to decide on how we're going to do this. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to come out maybe 2 blocks here. Let's see. Let's actually come out just a little bit farther for now. Let's say 3 blocks from here, and then we'll leave that like so. Let's try that. Let's just build up this side a little bit, and then we'll go. So I kind of have an idea of colors and a basic idea of what I want to do, but most of this is just a little bit of trial and error, trying to find what looks best, what proportions look good and stuff. And I think that looks nice. I think that looks nice for now. All right, so we'll just fill this in out here. I think that looks pretty good. And what do you guys think of the pool? I think it's starting to come out pretty good. Spa looks fun. It looks very enticing to get inside. And then over here, we're going to go about 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. So let's just start digging. Ooh. I hear some spooky sounds out in the distance. And let's see, I'll bring this out here. Just trying to get an idea of how wide I want to make this. I don't want to make this like super wide or anything. I might back off this row right here. I might back off that row right there. And no, I think I'm going to fill this all the way in. So we kind of have a nice like walking area. Maybe we could add some lounge chairs in the future along here or something like that. Some umbrellas. I would add some like a barbecue behind the pool, but I decided to keep that clear because I really like the minimalist modern pool. And if we have like a brick barbecue behind it, I don't know, it just takes away from the design a little bit. So I think I'm going to hold off on that. I need to find another place for my barbecue. We gotta have a barbecue. It's important. It's very important. Very important. There we go. Perfect. Next pool I'm making a water slide. I've wanted to make a water slide in one of my Minecraft pools for so long, and I have just never gotten to it or never found the right pool. Like it just wasn't really practical in the Mother Tree pool. And this one is just such a beautiful modern minimalist design. Just would look odd to have like a diving board or something weird sticking out of it or a water slide. But I definitely want to make one in the future. We need another house. We need another house, maybe some type of rustic mountain house somewhere where that would look absolutely perfect. All right. So let's get a little look at how we're doing here so far. And over here, we're going to bring this out 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll just fill this in like so. And we're starting to get our deck down. Our pool deck is coming along. All right. I think that's starting to look pretty nice. I think that is starting to look pretty nice. So give me 1 second. I'm going to craft some more stairs for our next design, and I'll be right back. All right, there we go. Welcome back. And here's the design that I was kind of buzzing around in my head a little bit there. I had to make some more stair steps. And as you can see, this looks pretty good, I think. I think that looks good. It'll make a nice border, and then we'll put some grass or something down there. I think that'll look really nice. And there we go. So let's just continue that design as we go here. So we'll just kind of remove some of the extra blocks that we had down, unfortunately, but if we see a better idea, we must do it. Can't even count how many times that I built some elaborate thing and there was just a slight change to make to the design, and it's like, that's a lot of work, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. It's always good to go the extra mile in your builds. Go in the extra mile. All right, perfect. There we go. I think that looks pretty darn good. Here we go. So let's finish up the same side on this side. All right, there we go. So we got that done now. So now we have this side over here. So we have a lot of planks to put down. So I'm going to finish up some of this side up here. So I'm going to finish, installing all of this, basic stuff. And then we'll come back and put the fancy railings and things of that nature up where things will get really cool. All right, so let me finish up putting this grunt work down and I'll be right back. All right, there we go. Welcome back. And here is a little bit of some of the design work that I've done in the meantime here. I kind of added some grass down there. I think that looks nice, and added a nice little border of hedges across here. We do have this same thing going along here, and then that leads to some chiseled blocks, which looks really cool. And would this be awesome if it was lit under here like glowstone? That'd be really cool. But so we have these nice little pillars along here leading down here. So we had this hedge work under here. Now I keep going back and forth. I can't decide if I want to do this, something like that, and then maybe have some hedge work poking out over the top here. I might just have the hedge work anyway behind there, but I wasn't sure. Oh man, I really like this and I really like that one. I just haven't decided which one I like best yet. So if you guys can give me any input, that'd be choice 1, that'd be choice 2. That'd be great, because we're gonna probably go with this choice for now, depending on how much more birch I have. But I really like that one too. So we'll see. So let's head on over here and let's decide on how we're going to accomplish this. And oh man, we're going on the rainy side. So let me just pop back over here 1 more second, and I want to see if I added that to the 4th rail. Let's see. So I coming across here, and it looks like I added that. So that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. All right, I see. So I don't need to add an extra pillar. Yeah, that's good. All right, so let's pop over here on the rainy side, and let's fill this in like so. And place that guy on top. And I think that's a swell design right there. I really like that. And then we'll just make this super duper symmetrical across here. There we go. Place that on top. And voila. We'll just swoop on down here and place that like so. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I think that looks nice. That looks really nice. Okay, so we gotta decide. Do we want to do this? Or we do that? So many questions. So little decision making Scar is capable of. Well, I think for now, because we did most of it on the other side, let's do this. We'll do this for the most part, and then we'll come back and kind of just, we'll kind of decide where we want to go from there. Okay, so let's just run this guy along here. And I think this looks pretty good. Now, I haven't updated to 1.7 yet, or at least on Scarland yet. I'm kind of waiting to make sure all kind of the bug fixes are out, and really, and I don't want to gen up too much world with not knowing like which biomes are out there. I don't want to gen up a bunch of new land or something and then find there's some really cool biome that they haven't implemented yet. So I'm kind of waiting just a little bit. So let's see, that's 3. So just continue this along here. And let's see, we're gonna run, this goes right here. Yeah, so from what I've seen, the 1.7, so this will be, so there should be the second, or I guess technically the third snapshot so far of this update should be out before I haven't finished this video. So I hope they add something to the oceans. I think we all do. To a certain extent want something better in those oceans. And so far we haven't seen any new, like, you know, NPC villages or anything along those lines. It seemed like, if I remember correctly, that Jeb, one of the, or at least the head Minecraft designer or programmer, did say that some of the NPC structures that will be in some of the new biomes might not make it to 1.7 because of just the sheer amount of work that requires. So we'll have to see. And look at that. We're all out of half slabs. So let's see here. Do I have a crafting bench? Perfect. Let's head into the rain and let's make a few extra. But yeah, we need something in the ocean. Some reason to like travel to the end or to the bottom of the ocean. That would just be really cool if there was just something in there. I think I mentioned that when we were building those chandeliers inside the house. Like, man, can't there be like a mermaid village under there or something? Gotta have some kind of life inside those oceans. And I actually do like the idea of the smaller oceans. It seemed like everybody used to always say, oh, the oceans are just vast and endless and no point to them. And then they're like, all right, we're going to make them a little smaller. And people are like, oh, no, I love my big oceans. You just can't please everybody in life, you know? You learn that when you make videos, you know? You learn that you cannot please everybody. And if you can get over that fact, or at least you can, you know, realize that, you know, do what you can, make what you can, do what you do, and just realize you can't please everybody. It makes making videos sure a lot easier. 1, 2, because, you know, I would love to please everybody, you know, be able to make the right videos that everybody likes, but unfortunately that is impossible. Just impossible. Everybody will always have, you know, something that they like, something that they don't like. Everybody's a little bit different, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay, so bring this across here. What? Whoa. Oh, a torch. I was like, what on earth? We got a little poker guy's half slab there. And I'm sorry, tree, but I'm going to have to cut some of you off. There you go. All right, so let's just fill this in here. And I think this design's pretty good. I think it kind of goes well with our design that we're running with. I still don't know which design I like best for our railings. I usually come up with about 3 or so different designs, and then I never can decide which one. It's like if you ever try to try to pick out like a floor or a paint color, I just asked to create for like an hour, like for days, not just hours, for days, just like, well, if I do it this way, and I got this way. I just tend to overthink things way too much. And there we go. Which, you know, in some cases is a good thing, because if we do another design somewhere else, we'll have that option. And I think I'm about doing another set right here. So I'm wasting a lot of my birch wood, which I don't have a lot of, or birch leaves. I should have brought a pair of shears with me. There we go. There we go, just about done. And I wish that for the next update 1.8, that's going to be a long ways off, but that it could be a builder's update where we get a lot of new building materials like half slabs of hardened clay and stair steps for them, and just lots of different little materials like that. That's what I would absolutely love. That would get me excited. That definitely would get me excited. All right, like siding for your house, like that you could put on the sides, kind of like a painting. It would be like boards on the sides. That would be so cool. All right, so let's run this along here. And I hope we have some more. Good, we do. There we go. Just finish this in here, get that in there. Perfect, perfect. Let's grab our extra supplies up. And there we go. So let's just take a little look at this from here. Nice, nice. Look at that. That looks very, very excellent. All right, so give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna clean this up and I'll be right back. All right, there we go. Welcome back. And I added a row of birch on the top up there. I think that looks pretty nice. So let's head on this side and finish this pathway. So I just wanted to create a few little bushes right here to make up for this area where it's kind of blank in this little spot here. So let's just put a little plant here. I'll come back later on and put some glowstone under these trees like we've done in all the other areas around the house. So I'll just fill this in. Oh, we're transitioning. But one good thing is when this area is changed to the 1.7 update, this biome right here, I hope is going to be a slightly different color. And we are out of jungle leaves. So I'm going to have to get some more of those in a little bit. But for now, let's just head over to our pathway. So let's just dig out a nice little spot for our pathway. And do we want it to angle that way or go straight? That is the question that must be answered. You know, I kind of wanted to kind of meander a little bit. So I'm gonna meander this a little bit over here. I'm gonna just make it so it's not just a straight path. Perfect, perfect. And then I'm just going to, we'll kind of refine it a little bit as we go along. There we go. Perfect, perfect. And then just one more right there. There we go. There we go. Perfect. I just didn't want it to be just a straight path, so we will put that along there. I have a tendency in Minecraft to make everything way too symmetrical and straight, so you just add a little bit of energy to it by making it not so straight. And there we go. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. It just adds a little bit extra to the path. Okay, so now let's take this and we'll just run a nice little path of birch along here. There we go. Put that along here. We'll put our lights back in there eventually. I want to leave this section right here open because I might want to plant some flowers. 1.7's got some amazing flowers, so we're gonna have a lot of room for some pretty cool stuff in the future. All right. Oops, that's not what I want. And one there, and I need another stack. Let's see. Maybe we'll go like that, maybe. And then just run this along here like so. There we go. Knock you out. There we go. Something like that. There we go. I don't know. We'll do those. Ooh, I don't want to knock that out. Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably good. Oh, wait. I want to leave this maybe open. Yeah, something like that's fine. I think that looks pretty good. So we have this room for maybe some flowers or something along those lines in there. And there we go. I think that is just about it. So let's just jump over here real quick. There's some finishing touches that we need to do, of course. But look at this. I think this looks pretty good. We'll get rid of these boxes. Once 1.7 comes, we can add some more flowers in around here. I'm going to leave these open for that. And let's head around the back here. And of course, guys, if you remember this, which design you guys like better, definitely let me know, because I'm still not quite sure which design. And I think this looks good to have this extra row back here. And there's our pool down there with our pool lights going. And back here, another area for future expansion is we might do that barbecue pit. Maybe we'll dig down 1 or 2 blocks down so it's a little bit harder to see, and then we'll have a nice little barbecue area for our pool. So I think that is just about it. I think we've completed this amazing pool. We'll need to come in also and add some glowstone here or there, but I don't want it to be too obtrusive, so I wanted to dig it into the ground and find places for it to go. And well, guys, this has been Good Times with Scar. And I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And if you believe the video and the project deserved a rating, that would be very much appreciated. And for our next episodes, in the house, we're going to come back in here and add some more decorations in here to spruce this area up. It's going to be really cool. This is going to be pretty cool design that I'm going to put in and around some of this areas to make this house look a little bit nicer. And well, there's our pool. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and this has been Good Times with Scar, and we'll see you later. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And let's just have a couple apples here as we prepare to place our lights. One more, and there we go, fully recharged. And I got some sugar cane for our kind of little surprise thing we're going to do, which will be really cool. So I'm going to line up our lights like so. So about 2 blocks from this little triangle here.